I'm just a humble pensioner today. Mr. Prime Minister, dear Kjell Magne, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like first to express my appreciation of being able to participate in the Oslo Center activity as a member of the Board of Trustees, and also how impressed I am by the activities of the Center under the leadership of Kjell Magne Bondevik. It's really fantastic what you've achieved in the work for human rights, democracy, sustainable development, and this conference is just, I mean, it shows what Norway is today in working to solve the global problems. We'll hear today about concrete cases. We are looking forward to the panelists' presentations. I'll just briefly take if you let me take the macro view. That is, in the fundamental shift in the economic balance of power towards Asia, the highly developed Western countries and their companies must adjust and find a new role. That is, low costs are no longer the most important factor for competitiveness for us. So one of the prerequisites is maintaining the lead in knowledge-based activities, relying on a high level of education. And another second central factor is an adequate supply of qualified labor, which again underlines the importance of securing good education for the entire population in our countries. And thirdly, our societies must function well to be competitive. That is, openness and a high level of trust are essential systemic qualities for innovation, because that's what we particularly depend our societies. According to Jeffrey Sachs, those were actually more or less the secrets behind the rise of Finland to #1 post in World Competitiveness ranking in 2002. I refrained from mentioning who was Prime Minister at that time. But significantly, Finland that year also made #1 position in sustainable development ranking. And that was very much due to the change in the behavior of our companies. Big leading companies like Nokia, but also small and medium-sized companies gave their contribution. Changing the game is a good title for the fundamental process we need to undergo in our economies. Sustainable development is the general direction, but it must be combined with cooperation and networking on a global level. About Finland, we can see the reorientation in the traditional basic industries like paper and steel. Leading companies like UPM and Stora are investing in the production of biofuels. That is a very promising new direction. They are making, for example, nanotechnology to work in pulp production, resulting in higher efficiency. The logistics equipment company Cargotec is making ships and harbors cut their fuel and material need in a spectacular way with their so-called pro-future label. Cleantech is becoming a major branch in Finnish industry, sponsored by our technology agency. It is like the innovation agency of Norway, I believe. A major chemicals company, Kemira, is aiming at #1 status globally in clean water technology and develops new recycling methods for their clients. Actually, Kemira sold its fertilizer branch to Mr. Hasselstad, to Yara, just some years ago. But both these companies are working in the same direction. To save the Baltic Sea, companies in the coastal countries are making pledges to make their contribution within the framework of Baltic Sea Action Group, which organizes biannual state and company leaders' summits where pledges are made and monitored, how to contribute to saving the Baltic Sea. And among the participants, we've seen President Tarja Halonen, Chancellor Angela Merkel, and Prime Minister Vladimir Putin. And finally, we've got the Northern Dimension policy, particularly the environmental partnership, that has resulted in spectacular achievements in cleaning wastewaters and handling the nuclear waste in northwestern Russia. So these are just examples of what we can do on a company level and a political level and reach real results. Ladies and gentlemen, I also need to mention that there are also Finnish soloists singing this opera. And Jukka-Pekka Saraste is here this week directing, so we've also got the great cultural connection. Thank you very much. I wish all the best to the Oslo Center and, of course, all the companies and organizations involved here. Thank you so much.